Ashton Wilson will lead things off. He was good his last time up. A 2-out single, and then a walk to Stripling and a walk to Sear loaded the bases before Heyman lined out to the warning track in left field. So we'll see if Wilson can get the Gators off to a good start here. A right-hander continues to get loose for Miami as Wilson almost gets plunked with a first pitch fastball. Wilson got his first hit of the year that last at bat as that breaking ball misses down and away. He had been 0 for 5 in limited action. He had struck out in 3 of the 5 at bats. Now the 2-0. That's inside. Ball 3. So Hugus now at 93 pitches. Wouldn't mind a leadoff walk. I'm sure Wilson will take all the way here. He does, and it's right down the middle on a fastball. A lot of room to send it back up the middle again if he can. Shortstop Ogden plays well into the hole. And that fastball is down, so it will in fact be a leadoff walk for Wilson. And the Gators get another base runner.
And a guy at the plate in Stripling who's been on twice. A lefty. They've got a right-hander in their bullpen.
And I think we're going to see him because here comes J.D. Arteaga. So the rest of the Miami infield will join in on the conversation. Arteaga has not made a move yet. And now he finally does. So we will in fact see a pitching change. Hugus goes 5+, allows 4 hits and 1 run. The solo homer by Bozer with 3 walks and 10 strikeouts. He threw 95 pitches and 61 of them were strikes. So we will have a Meldon Law call to the bullpen and tell you about the new arm when we come back. Forces Miami to make their first pitching change, and they will go to a guy that we saw yesterday in the game, A.J. Siskar.
The righty yesterday, an inning in the third, gave up a hit and a run. It was earned. No walks and a strikeout. Overall, no record, 3.38 ERA, 6th appearance, 5 in the third innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, a walk, 5 strikeouts. Teams 167 against the righty.
He'll face Stripling and then Sear after that, followed by Luke Heyman. Well, we told you how big the crowd was, and the expectation was that it was going to be a record, and we now in fact know that it is a school record. First time ever there have been more than 9,000 people in this ballpark, 9,303. So big afternoon here at the Condren Ballpark, and kudos to everybody for being a part of it. So whether you're here listening or certainly listening somewhere else, it's a great atmosphere. We'll see if they can cheer about something as Stripling takes the first pitch down and in for ball 1. Stripling singled his first time. It was the first hit that the Gators had with 2 outs back in the second inning, and then he walked in the 4th. Siskar ready, and that one is a strike at the knees on the inner part of the plate. Changeup to even up the count at 1-1. Wilson gets his lead, inches a little further away from the white bag at first base now. And there's the same exact pitch for strike 2. Changeup on the inner part of the plate. Not really what a lefty's looking for. He's looking for a changeup to be away from him. So Stripling quickly in a 1-2 hole, and they come in again, and that one's a fastball that missed in. So now 2-2. As a big freshman righty comes set, and the pitch is fouled off on a breaking ball at home plate.
Just got a piece to stay alive. Another righty now up in the Miami bullpen.
Gators still have a lefty getting loose in theirs. Here's a pickoff attempt, and it's going to get away. Off of the glove of Hudson. Little sidearm toss just kept tailing away from the big first baseman. And the first error of the entire weekend is going to allow the Gators to get a runner in scoring position.
Gators will take it. In a tight game like this, one big insurance run means a lot.
And now Stripling needs to hit a ball to the right side. Make contact and move him over. Here's a 2-2 pitch, and it's way off the plate on a changeup for ball 3. Blake Sear on deck. Siskar looks to second. And now the 3-2 pitch, and it's chopped foul first base side. Got a piece of a changeup. So now when the runner got to second, last couple of changeups have been on the other side of the plate after throwing some in earlier in the at-bat. Here's another 3-2, and it's fouled off again. Came in with a fastball.
Good job by Stripling. Siskar trying to move in, out, up, down, and Stripling's hanging tight.
Slightly open stance for the lefty.
Just took a ball down and away and just went with it, served it down the third base line. Excellent piece of hitting by Stripling, and a big insurance run for the Gators, obviously.
So the run will be charged to the starter, Hugas. And the Gators have a chance for more now. Sear can do the same thing, just hit a ground ball to the right side. He's going to square to bunt here, and he'll put it down nicely. Cuvée, the third baseman, will field it, fire over to first in plenty of time. And for the second straight day, Blake Sear has laid down a successful sacrifice.
Yeah. Matter of fact, he's got both of them. And you look at what Florida did last year, didn't see a whole lot of that, but Kevin O'Sullivan went out and got some guys that can do just that. And Sear, excellent job in doing his job.
Yeah, the Gators only had 20 sack bunts all of last year. Here's J.D. Arteaga again. So I guess they weren't too happy with Siskar. And they will make another move, so we will have another Meldon Law call to the bullpen. Meldon Law, they won't back down. Gators not backing down either. They've got a 2-0 lead, and we'll see if they can increase that when we can.
Miami, his 5th appearance, he's got a save. 4 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Team's just 200 against the righty.
If you want to get jiggy with some strawberries, right now is the perfect time to get some. Strawberries are in season, and how about you try eating a double strawberry? Legends hold that if you break it in half and share it with somebody, you will soon fall in love with each other. Florida strawberries, of course, in season, so look for Florida on the label. Doesn't say Florida across the chest, it's Gators across the chest today with those blue jerseys that Florida has decided to wear. Miami will bring the infield in for Heyman, who is 0 for 2 so far today. First pitch to him is a swing and a miss on a sharp breaking ball. So Heyman's job, of course, now to put something in play in the outfield. It's what he did the last time he was up. He lined to the warning track with the bases loaded. Another slider, and he missed it badly for strike 2. So same exact pitch twice in a row, and Heyman's missed it both times. We'll see if he can figure it out. 0-2 again, and it's popped up, but that'll reach the seats over the Gator dugout. Same slider, but it wasn't nearly as good, so Smith got away with it. Stripling getting the lead from third. Miami infield in. Here's the
up in the zone, and it just kept carrying. As a matter of fact, it brought it back. The left fielder went near the line, and the wind took it more to left center field and carried it out.
It had no room to even hit grass because there's so many people sitting out there. So somebody got a really nice souvenir. Here's Justin Nato. He slaps one right back where it came from, and that'll find center field. So Will Smith did not get jiggy with it, and he's given up back-to-back hits.
Oh, good to see the Gator bats come to life here. Ball just hit to right center field on the line. Got his nose on it. And 4 runs in this game seems like a lot, especially the way Miami has struggled offensively.
And the 6th inning continues to be good for the Gators. Another pickoff attempt to first, and Hudson had to knock it down as Nato scurried back to the bag. 7 hits now for the Gators. And they've got 17 runs in the 6th inning. Now this year, it's the 2nd most productive, right behind the 5th. This one hit hard, but foul by Yost down the right field line.
Smith isn't fooling anybody now.
No.
And that ball right in the middle of the plate.
Well, you have to love the at-bat by Heyman, too. Swing and miss on 2 breaking balls that wasn't even really close to. You're thinking, uh-oh. And then he was able to do damage, adjusted, and learned. The 0-1 is a swing and a miss. Yost has done that a lot today. He has struck out in all 3 of his at-bats. So the worst start of his season offensively. Average down to 324 now. Smith set, and another toss over to first. Nato diving back. Still only 1 out of the inning. And the Gators with the 4-0 lead. Smith set at the chest. Now to the plate, and that one is hit hard, gloved by Hudson. He just closed his eyes and hoped that thing would bounce into his glove, and that's exactly what it did for out number 2.
Smoked. But again, Smith is just leaving balls middle of the plate. I mean, right in the hitting zone. And the Gators have hit it hard.
So here's Bobby Bozer. Chance to drive in another run. As Nato stands out at second base, first pitch is a swing and a miss on a good slider. Bozer homered back in the 4th, just snuck over the right field wall. His 5th of the year. And he was hit by a pitch his last time. Slider again, and that one's in there for strike 2. Bozer just took it. So he's quickly in an 0-2 hole. But that's where Donay was before he had the 2-run homer. The pitch, fastball, fouled off.
And again, that fastball, a little down middle of the plate.
Yeah, a lot of plate for 0-2. So Smith comes set again. Here's the pitch, breaking ball, a little blooper. Out to shallow right, Williams will drift over, and he's got enough to get there and make the catch and retire the side. But the Gators put up a crooked number, a 3-spot. Big blast, a 2-run shot by Luke Heyman, his first homer of the year. And we will now go to the 7th with the Gators leading, and he will give way to a Miami native who we saw yesterday, Frank Menendez, be making his 4th appearance, and he's thrown 4 1/3, allowing 4 hits with no runs, no walks, and 8 strikeouts. Menendez struck out 3 hitters in the inning that he threw yesterday. So we'll see if he can keep that up as he will face middle part of this Hurricane order. So we'll start the 7th. Again, the Gators up 4-0, and now back to Steve Russell.
All right, Jeff, thank you. Yeah, Menendez was really good yesterday. He's got 4 runs to work with now as he faces Bobby Marsh, the DH, who's lined out and grounded out. .278 hitter. Hurricanes have just 6 hits in the entire series. Menendez's first pitch is a fastball strike. Oh, 1 breaking ball, little chopper to second, toss to first in time.
Well, Nato's done a good job over there in relief of Curlin. Made all 3 plays, and that one pretty easy.
Now Derek Williams, the right fielder, struck out looking, line to center, 0 for 2. Gators trying to go 11-0 on the young season. Menendez's pitch is a wave and a miss for strike 1. Oh, 1 breaking ball, tap foul at the plate for strike 2.
Freeze! Everybody clap your hands.
So the lefty throwing strikes, coming in and out of the bullpen. Hurricane bullpen is quiet. So is Florida's. 0-2, chop foul again. That fastball at 96, bringing it. Oh, 2 again. Swinging strike 3, fastball up, swung late, missed it.
Yeah, and how about that? 96 again. Just such a different guy from a year ago. I mean, remember what we saw on several occasions, like just a scared kid that didn't really know, and you didn't even know if he would be back, and then all of a sudden something clicked. He figured it out, was a factor down the stretch, and certainly now will be a big one this year.
Todd Hudson, the first baseman, grounded out, flied out 0 for 2. Takes a ball. Left on left here. (1-0), fastball strike, 1-1. But he's consistently at 95, 96 with the heat. 1-1. Breaking ball, swung on and missed, swung over it. 1-2. Crowd wants the strikeout. 1-2. Swinging a ground ball, right field base hit.
Yeah, not nearly as good of a breaking ball as the previous one. A lot of plate, and Hudson able to just steer that through the right side.
So 2-out hit for the Hurricanes brings in catcher Tanner Smith, who has struck out and singled. He's 1 for 5 in the series. From the belt, pitch is a high fastball, ball 1. Gators are running the 4th, 3 in the 6th to lead 4-0 here in the 7th. Now the 1-0. Fastball right through there, a strike. (1-1), fastball high. You know, the Gators are certainly hitting well, but coming into this game, Florida's team ERA was less than 2, 1.93. That's pretty impressive. (2-1), high breaking ball, ball 3.
Yeah, especially when they had one over 6 a year ago.
Well, good hitters count for Smith. 3-1, low ball 4. Just like that, after 2 quick outs, a single and a walk.
Yeah, it was just one pitch away. and ended up hanging a breaking ball, and then after going to the stretch, not able to find the zone.
Kevin O'Sullivan walking out. Gator bullpen now getting active, a right-hander up. The 9-hole hitter, Michael Torres, has walked and struck out. He's 1 for 4 in the series. But came in hitting just a $167. Gators up 4-0. We play in the 7th. Getaway game tomorrow. And then the Gators continue a string of playing in-state teams. They'll go to UCF Tuesday. And the pinch hitter now is going to come up. Evan Taveras is going to hit. 1 for 7 on the year with an RBI, but he's a righty to face the lefty. So Taveras comes in to face the lefty. Menendez has his sign. His pitch, fastball right through there, strike 1. Outfield straight away for him. Now the 0-1. No runs a hit. 2 are left. Time to stretch at the ballpark through 6. It's been really good. Don't forget, Gator fans, for pet fanatics like you, only one place goes all out for your pet the way you do. Boarding, grooming, day camp, veterinary services, training, all in one convenient location. That's Pet Paradise and New Day Veterinary Care. Finally, complete pet health care is here for Gator Nation. Well, Hurricanes make a pitching change, a righty in the game.
A righty from Westminster Christian down in Miami, big guy. 6'5", 230-pounder, Lazaro Calera. This will be his 3rd appearance. He's thrown 3 1/3, given up 3 hits, no runs, with 2 walks and 5 strikeouts.
He'll face 3, 4, 5 in the Gator order. So Calera has Colby Shelton, who has a base hit and 3 times up. Gators out-hit the Hurricanes 7-2 as they lead 4-0 here in the 7th. Calera pitches from the stretch. First offering to Shelton is a fastball strike on the inside corner. Shelton 1 for 3 today, 1 for 7 in the series. His average at .341. 0-1, swinging strike 2. Shelton calls time to collect himself. Umpire making note of that called timeout that you have to do now. He's back in there. His single came in his last at bat in the 5th. 0-2, swinging strike 3 on a fastball.
A lot of run on that thing. Really going away from Shelton.
Now Brendan Lawson, who has been up 3 times and struck out 3 times in the 2nd, 4th, and 5th. Still, though, good overall average at .342. Calera's pitch is a fastball strike at the top of the zone. Gators leading 4-0 here in the 7th. (0-1), low, 1-1. Gators win this game. They will obviously win the series and then take over the lead in the overall series with the Hurricanes. And stay undefeated too, so lots the Gators can do here. 1-1. Fastball's fisted foul. Back to the screen for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. The righty's ready his pitch. Breaking ball, he lays off. 2-2. Two on the way. Fastball's upstairs, ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes. Stretch and pitch is low, ball 4. 1 out walk for Lawson. That walk brought to you by Comfort Temp, Company Heating and Air. Comfort, our business, peace of mind, our promise, keeping you chill since 1985. Now Ashton Wilson grounded out, singled, walked, and scored.
Now Wilson's going to get a strike called against him here.
Yep.
Taking too long. I didn't even get to hear his walk-up song.
So it's a strike on him. (0-1). Fastball, strike 2. Wilson, 1 for 7 on the year. 0-2, breaking ball down and away. One out in the inning. Here's with a runner at first base. Now the 1-2 is a ground ball short. Second, 1, first, double play. No runs, no hits, nobody left through.
Camping out to get into the basketball game today. A big crowd for college game day this morning. All right, Frank Menendez back to work. He will throw high for ball 1 to Dorian Gonzalez, the leadoff man for the Hurricanes. 0 for 2 with a walk. Little lefty back in the box, and he takes that one high for ball 2. Gonzalez 5'9", 195-pound senior. Gators have a righty getting loose out in the bullpen if need be, and Menendez needs to find the strike zone. He issued a 2-out single and then walk before finally getting out of the inning in the 7th. There's a wind and pitch, and it's not close. So a 4-pitch walk, and that might do it for Menendez. He was in there to go get Gonzalez. And Kevin O'Sullivan coming out to the mound, so it does look like that'll be the case. So another righty going to make their way out of that bullpen in right center field for the Gators, and it's a Meldon Law call to the bullpen. We'll tell you who's coming in when we come back.
No runs, no hits, no walks, struck out 1. And overall, he's 1-0 with a 2 ERA. 5th appearance with a save. 9 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 17 strikeouts. Team's just 129 against the righty.
And his job was to get these exact 3 hitters that he's trying to get now, Cuvée, Galvin, and Ogden, and he got rid of them quickly. A 1-2-3 8th inning yesterday for McNeely. So let's hope history can repeat itself as he will finish up his warm-up tosses. Again, Pierce Coppola started the game today. He retired the first 8 guys in the game, but then walked the 9th guy, walked the 10th guy, and then had to be removed from the game because of an injury. Coppola has been there on the top step for the entire game since been taken out, so hopefully it's nothing too major. Cade Curlin also went out early with an injury, apparently a left arm injury in some capacity. Here's Daniel Cuvée. First pitch to him is high on a breaking ball, so that's 5 straight balls that the Gators have thrown this inning. Cuvée walked his last time. He's only got 1 hit in the series. It was a double in his first at bat yesterday. There's a good breaking ball, and that one's in there for strike. So that'll even up the count at 1-1. Cuvée has grounded to short and struck out as well today.
Cuvée certainly has legit power to all fields, and you get up in that jet stream the way the wind's blowing here, there was little doubt that was going to get out.
So now Max Galvin, as the Hurricanes cut the lead in half. This one off the end of the bat, sent out to right again. Wilson will range over to his left a few steps and make the catch for the out.
Yep, just missed that. McNeely just got him to hit the ball toward the end of the bat without the barrel, and that's what kept it in the park.
For Cuvée, it was his 2nd homer of the year. Again, he had 24 last year as a freshman, broke the Hurricane freshman record in that department. Here's Jake Ogden, the cleanup man, and a first pitch breaking ball is off the plate for ball 1. 2nd homer that McNeely has given up this year. So 1 run will be charged to Menendez and the other to McNeely. Another breaking ball, it'll miss for ball 2. Both teams have right-handers in their bullpens. 2-0 pitch, good fastball there. It's at the knees at 93 for strike 1. Ogden's 0 for 3 today, trying to extend a 5-game hitting streak, but he's only got 1 hit on the weekend as he fouls off a fastball here for strike 2. So now the 2-2 pitch, and it's chopped over to Bozer. He'll have to wait on it, set his feet, throw is good, and it is caught by Lawson for out number 2.
A good job by McNeely to regroup after the home run, get 2 outs, and hopefully close out the inning here.
Hurricanes have only trailed twice all year after 7 innings, and they have lost both times. Gators, of course, haven't lost on the year. As Bobby Marsh steps to the plate. But then he is called away from the plate by the third base coach. Chris Dominguez is that third base coach. He's in his first season as an assistant coach. Played his college ball at Louisville. Graduating 15 years ago. Scott Klein, the home plate umpire, will break up the powwow and say, let's go. And McNeely is ready to go. And there is a fast strike that just misses off the plate. Now the 1-0, and that is up and off the plate. Marsh 0 for 3. He has flown to left and chopped to second twice. McNeely will try to get back in the count here. Has a sign, and the 2-0 pitch is fouled off. Good fastball there. Some of that great crowd has made their way home or over the O-Dome for the 8:30 basketball start. 2-1 pitch, grounded third base side and under the glove of Bozer. He dove to his left trying to get it and couldn't. So McNeely not nearly the success he had yesterday, and Miami now has the tying run coming to the plate.
That ball was hit sharply to the left side. Not much Bozer could do there. Kevin O'Sullivan is coming to the mound, and we're going to get a pitching change.
So with 2 outs in the 8th, Kevin O'Sullivan recognizes that it may not be Nuke McNeely's afternoon, so he'll get a pat on the derriere and head back into that first base dugout. So we will take
again here today. Overall, 4th appearance, 4 innings a hit, no runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, and teams hitting just .077 against the righty.
So we'll see if he can come in and get a big out. He'll face the righty Derek Williams, who is 0 for 3 today. A couple of strikeouts and a line out to center. Miami has really struggled swinging the bat today. 7 scoreless innings for Gator pitching before Cuvée finally dented the scoreboard with a 2-run shot earlier in the inning. And Miami still has a righty getting loose in their pen. When the Gators come to bat at the bottom of the 8th, it'll be Stripling, Sear, and Heyman, 6, 7, and 8 in their order, and hopefully that comes pretty soon. Williams is looking for his first hit this weekend. 0 for 6 with 4 strikeouts. Senior from St. Louis. And Philpott will come set. Not a big lead for the runner at first, and the first pitch is perfect. Right down the middle for strike 1 on a 92-mile-an-hour fastball. Oh, 0-1 is a swing and a miss. Good slider. And Williams wasn't close to it for strike 2. So we'll see if Philpott can finish it off here. Crowd wanting it to happen. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's down in the dirt on the slider. Good job by Heyman. Keep that ball in front of him. But also a good pitch. It's where you want to do. Bury a breaking ball and see if the hitter's going to go after it. We'll see what Gators come back to here. The 1-2 pitch. Got him on a high fastball. Swing and a miss to retire the side. But Miami strikes. A leadoff walk and then a 2-run homer by Cuvée. Inch the Hurricanes a little bit closer. Starter went 5. And then a third of an inning, 2/3 of an inning, and a full inning for the next 3. Cleveland will face Landon Stripling, who has had a nice day. First pitch hacking here. He chops one out towards second, and it's by Gonzalez. He was playing well into the hole, and Stripling just guided it through the middle of the field for his 3rd hit of the day.
He got a late jump on that, too. I don't know if he didn't see that, but it was a seeing eye single, but Stripling will take it. As you said, Jeff, excellent day for him as the DH today.
That'll bring up the former Hurricane, Blake Sear. 0 for 1 today as he pops one up a mile high right behind the plate. Tanner Smith, and now the first baseman coming in, and that will be Hudson with the bigger mitt and the smarter play to haul it in.
Well, they didn't bunt that time. Interesting. Sear did this last time, had a successful sacrifice, let him hack that time, and hit it straight up the shaft.
The 3-hit day for Stripling is the first time he has done that as a Gator. So, congrats to him. And the first time that this guy homered this year for Luke Heyman as he swings and misses at a first pitch breaking ball. Heyman, a big 2-run shot that gave the Gators the 4-0 lead. That was back in the 6th inning. Stripling had doubled in a run to make it a 2-0 game, and then Heyman did the damage. There's a fastball, and it's right down the heart of the plate for strike 2. Heyman homered 16 times a year ago as a sophomore.
Mistake on the mound, Gators take advantage.
Well, and how about Heyman? He was up there with the bases loaded, and he hit a line drive to the warning track right at the left fielder. So nothing to show for it there, and next two at-bats, he just hits it over everybody. Here's Justin Nato. Single his last time. He's 1 for 3. He got the start in center today, but then he moved into second base quickly after Curling got hurt. There's a changeup, and that'll miss. Up and off the plate, and we're even at a ball and a strike. So the Gators at the same exact score they won yesterday with, 6-2, as Nato fouls a fastball straight back. They actually play Nato to hit late in the outfield. He's not going to hit that pitch at all as he swings and misses at a breaking ball.
That was a good pitch. That pitch had a lot of bite, downward movement, and he out-recorded.
It's the first time this year that Luke Heyman has had 2 hits in a game. So hopefully he's heating up. And he was really good in the inter squads in the spring before the season started. Now back to the top of the order in Hayden Yost. First pitch changeup is smoked right towards the middle of the field, but gloved by Ogden, the shortstop. They had him played perfectly, and he will rob Hayden Yost of a base hit. So Yost 0 for 5. But the Gators get 2 more on the 2-run blast, his second of the year for Luke Heyman. And now 3 hitters in the Hurricane order, Hudson, Smith, and Tavares, and try to get the Gators another W. Philpott came in and got a strikeout to end the 8th. Hudson takes ball 1 high on a fastball. He's 1 for 3 today, singled his last time up. Good changeup there from Philpott. And Hudson swung right through it. So that'll even things up at 1-1. Hudson an even 300 with his average, as that changeup misses down. Philpott working quickly, and the 2-1 will miss in on a fastball. And we'll see if he can come back. A deep breath for him. Now the jab step and the pitch, and it's a good one for strike 2. Fastball on the inner part of the plate at 93 miles an hour. So now the 3-2 pitch, and he got him. Swing and a miss. High Ched, 94 that time from Philly, and it's out number 1 here in the 9th.
Look where this pitch is located. Up, it's ball 4, but it's tough to lay off when it's coming at you like that. Philpott gets a big first out.
9 strikeouts for Gator pitching today. They had 12 yesterday, and we're going to get a pinch hitter. Tanner Smith will be lifted. And a guy that we saw pinch hit yesterday, Jake Kulikowski, will do that again here in the 9th. He's a lefty, And the first pitch to him is in there for a strike. Good fastball at 93. Kulikowski on the year, just a 143 hitter. Philpott working fast, and that one is fouled fast back for strike 2. Kulikowski 1 for 7 on the year. He hasn't struck out yet, though, so let's see if Philpott can make him do that here. Well up in the count. Here's the 0-2 offering, just missed. Where, I couldn't tell you.
And how do you take that pitch?
Don't blink next time.
1-2 is fouled off. It's a souvenir on the berm. Oh, little kid brought his glove. He stood up to try to get it, and he just missed it. That would have been a cool story for school on Monday. Philpott has the sign. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's high. And Kulikowski laid off of it. Gators are shifting. They don't often do that. But Nadeau out in shallow right field. Shelton on the second base side of the bag for the 2-2 pitch, and it's fouled back. And David got it. Gator equipment manager that chases down of it, but either way, it's a strike. Kevin O'Sullivan, 42-18 against the Hurricanes. An insane record. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. 95 that time, up under the chin.
He's pumped.
So Philpott and this record crowd trying to finish things off. Here's the 1-2 pitch. He'll do it again. Fouled straight back on a 94-mile-an-hour fastball that time. Gators about as straight away as you can get defensively. As Philpott has the sign again. Crowd chomping at the bit to try to get it. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and it's a little blooper out towards right, and nobody's going to get it. Nadeau was the closest to it. As Wilson was playing pretty deep, it'll be a 2-out single.
Yeah, jammed him, but got enough of the barrel on it to just loop it into short right field to keep them alive.
So Philpott gives up his first base runner of the weekend. And now we'll try to get Dorian Gonzalez at the top of the order. He's 0 for 2, but he's also walked twice. First pitch to him is just off the plate on a fastball. Gators are not holding the runner on. He means nothing. Gonzalez hitting .286. There goes the runner, and he will allow to be taken second base, and Gonzalez just let him do it. He took a fastball right down the middle. And that'll even up the count at 1-1. As Philpott comes set, here's the one.
Well, Philpott sticking with fastballs very effectively, but that fastball middle of the plate, an experienced hitter, Gonzalez Jr. hit it right back where it was pitched.
So now they've got to face Cuvée, who hit a homer, a 2-run shot his last time. If he does it again here, though, it would be a 1-run game. First pitch, swing and a miss. As Gonzalez swipes second base, the Gators let him do it. Cuvée now a hit in each of the games. Philpott's pitch is a little low on a breaking ball.
But notice with him going to the breaking ball and not the fastball.
He'll come set. Here's the 1-1, breaking ball again, and that's fouled over towards the Hurricane dugout. So for the second time tonight, Gators 1 out away from a victory. Crowd of over 9,000 this afternoon on a really good baseball game.
When you look at what Florida did today, and just taking care of business day today. But it started on the mound And think about it, Jeff. You bring Coppola out there, he goes out right away. Curlin goes out right away. That can shake a team up. But it didn't. Florida held tough, and then the pitching was solid. The hitting was good enough. And anytime you can beat Miami and win a series, it's a good day. And I'm anxious to hear what Kevin O'Sullivan has to say, because they overcame a lot tonight in this particular